out there in podcast land. It's that time again. Time to leave the gun and take the cannoli. It's Wednesday, April the 17th, and you know what that means. You got yourself another brand new smoke-filled and jam-packed, long-awaited episode of the Doctor's Orders podcast with the 512 Foot Doctor. That's right, you heard it here first, we're back. The podcast where I meet with some of the most creative and influential people that I know to share stories from the ride of life. As always, I'm your host, the 512 Foot Doctor, coming at you live and direct from the one and only studio of Life or Death. If you're a returning freak or geek, thank you very much for checking back into our regularly scheduled appointment. And if you're new here, tuning in for the first time, welcome to the Freaks and Geeks family. Freaks and Geeks, it's been too damn long since the last episode number 40, the 3-hour fucking saga, not saga, we'll call it a fucking saga because that's what it was. It was beautiful. It was 3 hours of enjoyment. Episode number 40, you need to go check that out. Go back into the fucking catalogs and re-immerse yourself with the Doctor's Orders podcast because you're about to re-immerse yourself in something new. Today we're going to talk about the long-awaited return. Why I took this break, why I took a break in the previous time in this podcast, but we're going to get to that. First thing I want to do is I want to introduce our guest to the Freaks and Geeks family. We got another returning buddy, a good family friend of the Freaks and Geeks family. We got ourselves Douglas Haseman coming back, going to share some insight with us, throwing it down, going to tell us all about the Houston insights, the Houston 1 and 2s, what's going down, share some of his challenges that he's dealing with himself regarding taking breaks. Freaks and Geeks, put your hands together for our guy, Douglas Haseman. What's going on, Tarzan?
Not much, hanging out, enjoying my nice Sunday. We got to watch the Astros win.
Yeah.
It was pretty nice.
That's what's up. What was the numbers on that?
I think it was like 8-2.
Who they?
9-2 at the end. The fucking Rangers.
Oh shit,
Rangers.
Yeah, I got you, man. Yeah, the reason we're starting later is because my internet was a little fucked off, and I didn't get to watch the fucking Pirates game, and it got me pissed off.
How are they doing this year? Better than the Astros, probably.
They're doing decent, and I don't want to like fucking jinx anything. I think they're like 11-4, 11-5. They got a decent record, and the games have been pretty good. But they've always had a fucking just shit existence.
Yeah,
in the league outside of before 82. So this year, I hope something's gonna fucking pop off, but who knows? It's too early to see. But they've been doing some good shit in the games that they've been playing.
That's pretty good. Yeah, the Astros have not been doing any good shit. Now, they had that one no-hitter. That was cool. And then I guess the win yesterday and the win today, but it's been dismal this year. I don't know if you've been checking it out.
Not y'all.
They're in last place, dude. Yeah. Like last place, yeah.
Yeah, that sucks. Nah, that fucking sucks. Well, shit, what else is going down in fucking Houston?
Dude, the art car parade was yesterday.
Oh shit, that's like my favorite thing I've never fucking been to.
I think they're shutting down the museum, but I think the parade's gonna still happen.
All right.
But that was cool. My band had a show last night, so I didn't
how was that?
Art car parade. It was awesome. I mean, honestly, we played pretty good, but we've been on a hiatus too, like just because we've been recording this album. So
yeah.
We're in that part of recording where it's like we have like 5 things to like track. And it's just not happening, putting it off, and then then we got to wait for everything to get mastered. So kind of at a slow point in that. So I feel like the performance could have been better. Still good. And I'm always super critical, especially myself. I didn't play up to my own standards. But it was packed. It was like the most packed show we ever played.
Where was it at?
It was at this place called Cactus Jack's. It's like a new, live music venue with food.
All right.
Kind of like a restaurant bar situation, but with a big stage.
That's cool.
And yeah, it was packed. Like, I don't know how to gauge numbers, but there's at least, I'd say 400 or 500 people there. It was sick. I mean, they weren't there to see us, and they weren't even there to see the headliner. They were just there to watch some live music because it's the only thing in the area.
Yeah.
But that was really fun.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. Shit, got a new crib, got a new house. This is what I'm sitting in right now.
Oh, I kind of look the same as your old one. It is cool.
Yeah.
It is new. Okay, I see where the bar is now. It's new.
Yeah.
Nice.
So just getting the working the odds and ends of the crib and seeing what I'm gonna do with the space. But I've been enjoying it. Nice and comfortable, out of situations that I was in the past and whatnot. So it's pretty dope. I dig it. Never intended on like living here in this area, but it's what came to be, and we'll talk about that in just a second.
Yeah.
So what else? What else is going down? You're talking about possibly moving?
Yeah, well, I was thinking about moving to Vegas. I still may, because I've heard that in the service industry in Vegas, you can make really, really good money, which makes sense. You know, you got year-round tourism, so there's just always year-round people coming there and dropping money, so it makes sense. But my manager at work now is always harping on how much money you can make in Vegas, blah blah blah, and I want to buy a house one day, like you. When I'm like, let me go to Vegas and make six figures for a couple of years. If the tales are to be believed, it's like a union job and all this stuff. So
if that's what you want to do, man, you should do it.
I mean, I don't really want to do it. I just, I'm like, it seems like, I feel like if I were to do a move, like that would be the most like financially responsible, even if it's not my first choice. Like I'm not a big gambler. I'm not a big partier. So Vegas doesn't seem appealing, like as a thing to me. But, if I can go, make a bunch of money, I think I could deal with living in the desert and, being surrounded by debauchery, I guess, for a couple of years.
Bunch of weird shit out there. Yeah,
I mean, and I heard it's a rough place to live, but we gotta see. I'll go see. If I hate it, whatever. Maybe I'll be back in 6 months. Maybe not.
Yeah.
But for now, I'm just gonna move. Just moving. Still in Houston. I want to do the Texans band. One more year.
Yeah, that's dope.
It's gonna be a good year for the Texans too. So I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, a lot of shit's been going and fucking moving in this free agency period in this off season. Shitload of fucking movement, shitload of rebuilds everywhere.
I mean, I got the Steelers. They got Russell Wilson. I'm gonna be making fun of that.
Yeah, me too.
All year long.
Me too. I hope I can laugh all the way to the bank though.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I wouldn't put it past him, dude. I would not put it past him.
So, you mentioned that you were taking a break from comedy. I think we should talk this is a big return episode. Haven't been doing this shit since I want to say probably last October was the last episode. And Freaks and Geeks, if you haven't hit that up, go check that out. That's episode 40. It's like fucking 3.5 hours long. A good buddy of mine.
Wow, I don't think I've watched that one or listened to that.
And we're just sitting on the fucking couch watching fucking movies. People pop in, fucking little guests pop in here and there. And that was it. That was the closer of, I think that would have been like the 4th volume of this little show. And we're going to pick this back up on number 41. And we're going to talk why I took that break and why I took the initial break. I forget when the fuck that was. I had it written down. Oh man, where is it at? Damn, I don't even know if it's in this book. But the initial break, I forget the date. It's sometime in March. You want to talk about your break first, or you want to talk about my break first?
I'll go mine first because I feel like there's not a whole lot to it.
Yeah.
I mean, there is and there isn't, so it started. I mean, I've taken a couple breaks from comedy, just little 3-4 week breaks for mental health stuff usually, or just got a lot of stuff going on in my life. It's. I mean, as much as I like it, it can't be like a number one priority, which is why I kind of resign myself to be like, all right, I'm never going to be, selling out theaters or arenas. I do it like strictly for fun. Yeah. I resigned myself to that a long time ago. So then if it quits becoming fun, or if, stuff gets in the way, I'll take a break. So that's kind of how this one started. I was moving. So this is almost a year ago. It's probably 10 months ago. And it didn't even fully start. It was a slow, like a quiet quit, I guess what you'd say, like a slow break.
Yeah.
It started, when I was moving, I was like, okay, well, I can't spend any money. I had to pay 2 rents for 2 months. So I was just saving money like crazy. And I was like, well, I can't go out to a bar every night, and I just had to work more, and I work nights. So getting off work late, 11 or 12. And then it's like, I could go wait an hour to go open an open mic, or I could go save my money, go home, eat my groceries, and like plan for the move, pack stuff, that kind of stuff. So that's how it started. Then right around the time I moved, they changed the person who runs my favorite open mic. And I'm not really sure why, but they just didn't book me anymore. I still don't really know. I actually asked, and they were like, no reason. So I was like, okay. Chalked it up to that. But I just cannot get on, like, it's ridiculous because I'm 10 years in, but I can't get on any open mic. So that's like a really disheartening thing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I know that all I have to do is start going out again. And then people will see me, they'll book me, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But it's one of those, I guess you let something go so long. It's almost like a hoarder, they let it go so long, and then they're like, oh my God, I have this house full of shit.
Yeah.
I let it go so long. And now there's like a whole new roster of comics who like maybe they've seen me once or twice, but they saw me during my phase out period, with moving and stuff about a year ago. And so I guess I started my full, so since I moved in here, I've done stand up 2 or 3 times, maybe once or twice on a booked show. And then the other 2 times are open mics. And then that's like all in 10 months.
Yeah.
So I guess it's been at least 8 months, that I've been taking a break. But then it gets to the point, one, I was using this excuse that I wasn't writing jokes. I was like, why would I go out if I don't have anything new to say? But I have been writing jokes. I have a bunch of like new jokes. I don't know how they work because I haven't tried them, but
yeah. Well, that's good.
Yeah, I've been writing and still been like thinking about it and enjoying it.
Yeah.
And then also my band recording. Pretty much every day I was off work, I was recording for the band. So there was just a long period where it was like not feasible for me to go spend 4 or 5 hours at a bar every night for no real gain. You know what I mean? So it's not a lot to it. It's just mostly my own laziness and social anxieties mixed with just my weekly spot that I was doing for, I don't know, 6-7 years didn't book me anymore. So
yeah, damn.
A little amalgamation of things, but mostly my own fault, probably.
Yeah. But you're still trying to go at it? Yeah,
I'm actually. So, that's the new development. It just happened, I guess, 2 days ago. That mic that I'm talking about, the Monday mic, they quit booking me. They went from an email pre-booked sign up to a bucket system starting tomorrow.
Okay.
So tomorrow, I can go put my name in a bucket, maybe get on stage, and it won't have to be, just sending an email to no one with no reply every week.
Yeah. The bucket. Love the bucket.
Yeah, no, I'm ready for a bucket. I don't mind it, especially. And then the best part, I don't even know if they know that this is a good thing. I'm sure they know, but they put the bucket spots up top, so it's like I can get there at 7:30, put my name in a bucket, and then if I get drawn, I'm in the first 12 spots, and so then I don't have to wait around all night because then they have a book show after that.
Yeah,
which is awesome because then it's like it's not like I'm waiting around for the book show, then doing the bucket pool. You know what I mean? Also, that would be awful for the crowd. So it's better for the crowd, better for the comics because I don't have to wait around all night. Because that's like the main. Because I essentially have to start over. Yeah. I have to like fully start over, and then and I remember vividly the main shitty part is waiting around, getting bumped.
Yeah,
and so the early bucket I feel like prevents that. I mean, even if I get bumped down to the bottom, that's 12 spots. It's an hour. It's not that bad. So that's exciting.
How long? What's the time for the bucket pulls?
I think it's one post I saw said 3 minutes, which is fine. And then another post, I think it was like you get. I don't know if you get randomly slotted in or if they pick, but it's like a 3-5-7, 3-5-7, 3-5-7. So it's like a 3-minute comic, a 5-minute comic, a 7-minute comic, a 3-minute, a 5. So I don't know which one they're going to do, but I think it's just 3 minutes.
Yeah, that 3-5-7 sounds a little weird.
I mean, I heard, I've never been to a mic that did it, but I've heard that it really keeps the audience engaged. Because if you get like 5 minutes, you kind of like start to tune it out a little bit. But then like, especially when you go from 7 to 3,
Yeah.
That 7 to 3 jump like really mixes the crowd up because then it's like you get a 5-minute comic, then you get this 7-minute comic. Oh, this is a little longer. And it's like boom, real quick, 3 short minutes, boom, another 5. And so it's like I think it keeps people's attention span in the show a little better. And you know, it's better for. I don't know if they can work it with the bucket, but it's better for like comics levels. Like I could do a 7-minute mic; it's perfect for me. But like a new person doing 7 minutes is rough. But 3 minutes is still rough, but doable. You know.
Yeah.
So it's better for skill level too, especially for like the first, 2, 3, 4, 5 year comics.
You said you're in your 10?
My 10th year?
Yeah, that's what you're on now?
About, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
if you count Denton.
Do you count?
Which I don't. I mean, no. I just say 10 because as a self-deprecating thing, because like, well, it used to be, it's a funny trajectory. When I first started, I was counting Denton because I was like, I've been doing this for this long. And then after a while, I was like, no, I've only really been doing it this long because I didn't really start. So I didn't start any open mics till I was in Houston.
Yeah.
It was just shows in Denton. So,
but I remember
that's when I started.
Dope shit at that pizza spot.
Yeah, I mean, I like helped produce that show, but
yeah, that room was full.
It was full.
When I
jammed,
yeah.
And that was my very first time ever doing stand up. I still have the video on my phone. I can't watch it. I cannot. But so I didn't really like start till I got to Houston. But even then, that's 8 years. So I just kind of round up to 10.
I got you.
Just as a self-deprecating, because after a certain point, you're like, okay, I don't want to sound like I've been doing it longer. I don't want to be like, oh, you've been doing it 3 years and you're only this good. So then you shrink it. But then now I'm like, washed up and given up for the most part. And I'm like, yeah, 10 years. I'm doing 10 years for nothing to show for it. And I guess it's 8. I guess it's technically 8 years, maybe 7. And if you count the breaks, probably closer to 6. But who's counting?
Well, shit. Good luck tonight on that fucking. You said tomorrow?
Tomorrow night, yeah.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, fucking good luck on that. Hopefully the bucket serves you well.
I mean, hopefully I have the I don't know what you call the balls to go to get the fuck out of my house tomorrow night and not be a lazy bitch like I always am, like I've been for the last 10 months.
Yeah. Well, shit. Only you can do it.
Yeah.
What's the name of the spot?
It's Rudyard's, but now that the new producers are the Riot, which they just had a festival and got a. I mean, I don't know. You can cut some of this out if you want, but they just had a festival.
You let me know.
I don't really care that much. Nobody's gonna listen, I don't think. And if they do, hey, book me. I don't know why you're not booking me, or just tell me why you're not booking me. I'd like to know. But they put on a festival and got fucking eviscerated on the Patreon of a certain podcast for just a shitty managed festival. And I kind of knew. I mean, this is their only the second year doing it. I don't fault them. But it's like the dude's only the guy running the festival has only been doing comedy like. And I mean, I do that in a loose quotation for not that long. I remember his first open mic. I hosted it.
Yeah.
And so it's like, yeah, he's newer to the art form. He's newer. He's never toured. He's never done that thing. So he doesn't know how to accommodate an artist. And I don't even know if he's ever really performed on a festival, like in a music sense, or like even the lab band thing we did at UNT, where there's boom, 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 all the lab bands, or like even a high school music program, where it's like boom, boom, boom. I don't know if he's ever seen a structured like boom, 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 or been a part of a structured show where you have the tough set times. Because just the way the comics were talking about it was just like where am I supposed to be? Who's on this show? When am I on this show? What room is this show in? Kind of thing. Like, and I kind of figured that would be the case because I didn't see any schedules posted anywhere. I didn't see any pictures of the crowd. So I was like, I feel like maybe it was like a mismatch of like where the crowd didn't know where to go. I don't know. I'm speaking out of school now, but I did hear some comics saying it was ill ran.
And that was in Houston?
Yeah, that was at the Rudyard's, but they basically, I don't know how they did it this year, but last year they like put a big tent in the parking lot and like shut off the streets. Yeah. It was a nice setup last year. I popped in. Is that where we
went the last time?
No, that was Secret Group. I think we went to. Which is constantly getting praise from other comics. I will just say it.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, the owner of the Secret Group has a special for any comedy fans. Andrew Youngblood. I'll plug his special because he's cool.
Yeah, hit it.
He's opening for. He's been opening for Martin Norman for like forever, but he just put his special on Martin Norman's YouTube channel. Or Martin Norman put his special rather. Martin Norman produced it. So check that out. It's a good special. It's shot at the Secret Group.
Oh shit. That sounds what's up. I dig that. All right, well, to the podcast.
Yeah, what's up with your break?
The podcast.
Yeah.
Oh shit, dude, this is so like. There's so much there. Never talked about it when I made my previous return. So in 2021, that last episode that I did was episode number 25. Freaks and Geeks, go hit that one. It's Max Henry Frazier. Title of it was Snipe Art. Decent little episode. Got to talk about a lot of stuff, a lot of posters, collections, art. He's a Dallas guy, so some Dallas art, Dallas living and whatnot. And then I guess you could say life as I knew it fucking just hit the fan. Was in a relationship with a woman that I had been in a relationship for 13 years. Long ass fucking time. And in that area, in that time frame, that what was I? What the fuck did I say? Episode 26? No, 25. In February, March 2021. We had been married for 2 years, I think. Been together for a lot longer than that. And we go through this divorce process out of nowhere. And I was like, dude, I can't do this fucking podcasting thing anymore. I'm just all fucked off. I guess you could say, I don't want to say mentally, but I'm just not in a fucking headspace that I should be in to continue to do this the way I was doing it.
Same thing with me with comedy. Yeah, I mean, not as much this last break, but every other times. You can't really do it if your heart's not in.
Yeah, and it wasn't. My heart was in that other fight with the whole divorce situation. I mean, it fucking sucked, and I wish that on no one at all because it blows. It's fucking probably one of the shittiest point in times in my life, I would say.
Wow.
But it's weird that what is now is much better than what was then, I guess I could say. So
well, that's good.
But I mean, I remember hitting you up and I was just fucking all fucked off, didn't know what to do, was just asking you shit. You would throw shit back at me and fucking, that's all it was at that point in time, was hitting people up that I really fucked with and trying to stay afloat, trying to fucking continue on that whole process of that, because it's a shitty process. In the court, out of the court, the entire thing is just fucked, especially when you live together. And when you live together, when you share shit, I just couldn't put myself to continue to do this podcast, because I was running it for fucking 25 episodes. And just in that time, I think I had shit scheduled once a week from the start of the podcast, which was September the 2nd, 2020, all the way to fucking, and that's not a long time. That's not even a year, but it's a long time to is that during COVID too? I don't even fucking know. I feel a majority of that was. Yeah. So that's another thing, it kind of pushed a lot of people to fucking break and or take breaks, was that entire just pandemic bullshit, Yeah. A lot of shit fucking didn't survive that. And that's the main reason. Where's those numbers at? That's the main reason I took that break. I was also fucking around with Michael Lera a lot, which couldn't have been good for the entire situation of relationship situation I was in. But yeah. I don't know. Looking back on it, would I do it again? I don't even know if it would have made a difference, Yeah. That's the thing. Looking back on it, did I share? I always think of that motherfucker, dude. It's weird. I always, I don't know. I still had some shit in my DMs from him. And one of the last things was let's link up. And I never linked back up with that motherfucker. I don't know why. Followed him for days. Loved all of his fucking work. And Freaks and Geeks, I don't think ever said this. I used to take him, and I won't drop the name of the show because I don't want to do that, but I used to take him to his spot on the show that he used to get on. If you know, you know, and this did happen. I would take him to his spot, drive him, and I was living just south of Austin at that time. driving into downtown, picking him up. And I forget how long I did this for, a good couple of months. And I know that also didn't benefit that relationship situation whatsoever. So trying to get back away from the whole divorce thing and back onto the break. That is the sole reason why I stopped in March of 2021. And then I moved, sold a fucking house, sold that fucking spot that I was doing, moved into this. Why do I not like to say where I'm at? I don't know. It's weird.
I mean, I get it.
Secretive, I guess.
Yeah.
Moved into the town where I'm at now. Fuck it. We'll save it. I don't want to say it yet. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
And I was living in this like loft that was on the square. Fuck, I'm already giving shit away, but fuck it. It was on the square.
Well, there's a square in every town.
There's a square everywhere. So fuck it. And that was dope, you know, and that's the point in time where we meet back up for episode 26. And I do that little lost episode with fucking Austin. And that was like, I was just trying to get the wheels turning again, pretty much going through the same situation that you're going through right now with the comedy. Me as well, trying to start the fucking podcast again from scratch. It's just like the motor, we let that motor sit and now we gotta fucking clean up the fucking sludge and try and get everything cleaned back up again and fucking firing on all cylinders. And it's going to
spark plugs.
Yeah, it's definitely going to get there for the both of us. I know it is. And I was trying to do it. So that's my second break right there. And I did a couple episodes. I did a good share of episodes, like 26 all the way to fucking 40. So what? How many?
14?
14 episodes right there. So that break occurred because I moved out of that space and I moved into a different space that didn't have enough room to focus on the podcast. Mm-hmm. So kind of full circle, we're come back here, new spot, new crib, doing it fucking big, trying to go forward, trying to continue to not sell, but fucking make this podcast even better than what it was. That's always I hope that's your fucking, your goal too. You got to make your current comedy ventures better than what they were prior.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's
another reason that I kind of like, held out on it a little bit. Cause I was like, I just had a feeling and I think it's on the verge of happening. I was like, I'm going to find a way to be like way more me on stage. Cause I've done this through taking breaks, several times over the last 8 to 10 years where it's like, I start one way. Like when I first started doing comedy, I was doing like a more energetic character, realized I don't want to do that. Went way more too laid back to where people were like, like that doesn't sound like it didn't sound like the way I talk, and then you listen to recordings and be like, okay, that, it definitely sounds like I'm doing a voice of some sort, so I'd like to, come back at it and be like 100% because I feel like that's the only way to really, and I do think I was getting close. Like, I think my last 6 months really of doing comedy was probably like 95% me, but I would still have that 5% of like, I guess hackiness or corniness, or whatever you want to call it, that I couldn't shake, just like habits that I built, that this is not the way I talk, not the way I convey information, not the way I tell funny stories, but it's just the way that people do comedy. So it's the way that I started doing it, and then it stuck. So yeah, coming back at it, I really hope that I can come back at it with like a whole new perspective, a whole new stage presence, all that stuff.
And I wish that for like everyone that has to fucking restart something that they really fucked with. Like, it's not easy to do, like, You procrastinate on it a lot. You push it back, you push it back, you push it back. And it's really, I'm not saying everybody, but in my case, for myself, and I kind of feel for yours as well, it's like, fuck it, I'll start tomorrow. That's also the name of the Action Bronson book. That's a similar fucking message. You're just pushing the inevitable back, I guess. Pushing what you want to do, what you should be doing. And why do we do that pushback? I don't fucking know. Is it because of like just uncomfortableness? Is it?
Yeah, I think it's that and fear of failure or fear of not living up to your own expectations, which I guess is another. Yeah, I think it all boils down to fear of failure.
Yeah,
and it's like if you don't try, you can't fail, but also if you don't try, you can't succeed. Mm-hmm. Is a little bit catch when you can't be too afraid of failure.
Motherfucker, pop it off with the quotes.
Yeah, I mean, if you're too afraid of failing, you can never succeed. There's no way I thought of that. If I did, write it down, mark it. But it is true. I mean,
mark the date.
Yeah, you have to. I mean, usually you have to fail to succeed in almost everything. Besides, like, I don't know, maybe skydiving or other lethal activities, you have to fail to succeed.
Well, that's it. I think we covered the breaks enough. Fuck it. Let's move it. Oh, man. A buddy of mine put me on that fucking, the presidential series with fucking Louis and,
oh, man. Yeah. And Louis and Shane Gillis are rules. Yeah. It's like a 4-part thing. Yeah. I didn't even, that was actually one of my first, intros to Shane. I didn't really, I peripherally thought maybe it was a little before that, but that was right around the time when I started like, started popping up on my YouTube and whatnot, and I would give him a listen. Yeah. But that definitely, because it's not even 100% funny. It's literally just two dudes talking about the presidents. Two knowledgeable dudes talking about the presidents.
I think the knowledge from those individuals is the funniest thing. It's like, God damn, y'all are still going off fucking book? Just like...
Yeah, it's crazy. Forward. I hardly even remember the names, much less facts about the dudes. Mm-hmm. And the order of the names.
Yeah.
And then he did some with Colin Quinn also with about Vietnam. It's pretty good.
No shit. I'll have to check that out.
I think that one's only 2 parts, but it's still really good. It's not as good as the Louis one, it's good.
But goddamn, dude, fucking Zoom sucks now. What is that shit about? That fucking blows. I got to find something else. I've been trying to... I forget what the fucking processor is. I have it on my... it's not iOS. OBS software. That shit, but I don't... That's another... Like a whole nother animal for me. But with continuing this, I got to get in the fucking game of cameras and trying to run that racket if I want to do something successful or if I just want to have fun. But we're going to run it. We're going to see what's up. I'm trying to do some shit on the park. Couple of fucking park joints, kind of steal that from Ari. I remember he used to do that all the time.
And oh man, what's his name? I think David Lucas does a fishing podcast in Austin. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that one's so dope.
And I mean, it's so easy. I mean, just a couple lab mics or whatever, and you're off to the races.
Yeah, the video is going to be the fucking most difficult thing for just like myself to do. So I've always pushed that back and not wanted to do it just because it's a lot more difficult than just hidden audio. Mm-hmm. But I am going to try and get the entire show on YouTube. That's a new thing that the host is like offering. So I'm trying to look out for that. Going to do that really soon. Hopefully just ship all the audio episodes to YouTube. See how that goes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, once you have the video on YouTube, I feel like there's an audience for everything. You know, I see all sorts of podcasts with like thousands and thousands of views that aren't even like, well-known people or anything like that. I feel like if you gain a little audience, and also, I mean, this is a kind of a funny tangentially related thing. One of the dishwashers at my job, he's like an older, like punk dude. Mm-hmm. And he does like YouTube videos, and he put a video up, I guess some popular hobo died named like Hobo Shoestring or some shit. And when he first started posting about it, I was like, all right, man, that's a little goofy. But the guy looks really similar. They look like they could be brothers, you know? Yeah. And so he made a tribute video at the train tracks for Hobo Shoestring, and he got like 6,000 views, dude. Yeah. Like, it's doing numbers. Like, I liked it. I went and last night when I got home from my show all drunk, I was like, I liked it. And watched like part of it, but I didn't watch the whole thing.
And that's a Houston thing?
No, he's like Northeast guy or a
Okay.
Boston guy or something. I don't know. Well, no, he's a hobo. He goes everywhere. I mean,
Yeah.
he was in Houston, I think, for a time.
Yeah.
But the guy I'm talking about is from Boston,
Oh, I see.
uh, or like I don't know. I think he's from somewhere in Texas, but then he ended up living in Boston for most of his life.
Yeah. Let's talk a little sports, dude. So I know we talked. I don't think we were recording at the beginning when we were
Oh
fucking.
yeah, the Astros and the Texans talk.
Yeah.
Well, I am. I hope not because I looked at the score when we were on a Zoom break. It was 8-5 Astros. We
Mm.
still won, but I think I only gave the Rangers credit for 2 runs.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I saw some highlights when we were off, and the fucking Andrew McCutcheon from the Pirates hit his 300th, but it was at an away ballpark, so it wasn't like
yeah, it was like
they
announced.
didn't
They
give a
didn't
fuck.
like.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck you and your 300 is pretty much what they said, which sucks. But
man. Yeah, Altuve hit like 2 home runs. I
yeah,
missed that. I didn't turn the game on until like maybe the third or fourth inning.
yeah,
Uh, but yeah, he hit. I think I missed both of them. I might have caught one. I was cooking for part of it too.
I'm really engulfing myself in the fucking MLB this year, or yeah, this season because I love college shit, but I can't get any college shit on fucking like a stream or anything.
College baseball or
Yeah,
football?
yeah, college baseball.
Baseball. Oh man. Oh man.
It's so like
I'm not.
heavily guarded.
I don't really watch college sports that much anymore. I used to really prefer college football, but now I'm like a full NFL fan.
Yeah.
But the March Madness I watched for the first time ever because I joined a bracket
Mm-hmm.
and like at work, and I got so close to winning. I was like uh, one game. I was the final four game away from winning. If Purdue would have won the final four game, I would have won.
Damn.
It was my first time ever doing a bracket. First time ever watching college basketball. I never
Yeah.
even watched it before, so that was pretty cool.
You fucked with it though?
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, it's fun to watch for sure, but it's a little. I mean, I haven't. From what I hear, it's like the teams are different every single year. It kind of sucks. That's the aspect of college I don't like. You can't really like be like, this is our team. But I guess pro sports are like that, but on a slightly longer scale.
Yeah.
The every year turnover is a little hard to really
Yeah,
invest in.
that is a difficult thing with college. It's more like appreciating the player for sure, but the franchise or the school, I guess itself, the team itself. I really only fuck with college baseball, and for some reason, be it the location, I fuck with the Longhorns. But
Yeah,
that's about it. I don't get down with any other collegiate sport, to be honest with you. I'll peer at college football when it's on, but never like I won't really put it on. My parents
yeah.
are really big onto that. My some other buddies of mine are also big on fucking like college football.
I get it because I used to be too. It's way more fast paced than the
Yeah,
NFL, and then like less commercials, less pauses, not by a lot, but pauses. Timeout, whatever. I mean, no, there's the same amount of timeouts, I think, but you know what I mean. There's less like game stoppage
yeah,
in college. I feel like it's like boom, boom, boom. It's really fast paced, and I honestly, if I'm ever able to find a UNT football game like on a Saturday before work, I'll throw it on.
yeah.
Like if they're broadcasting it, which they rarely are, but if
Yeah,
it's being
my mom
broadcast,
fucks
I'll
with that
find it.
too.
Yeah,
She's down with that shit.
and I love what they get blown out almost every time, dude. But every once in a while, I just see them get a touchdown, dude, on the
Yeah,
broadcasted games, and that's fun. It's fun to watch.
but I don't know. I really just tried to watch more. I don't want to say watch more sports, but get down with MLB a lot more this year. I don't know what it is. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try. I tried a couple years ago. It's just if it's not the Astros, I just really don't care. It's
Yeah,
like I like watching the Astros, and that's it.
yeah. But no, there's some. I mean, I'm really just fucking with the Pirates, and there's some weird ass game times. Sometimes it's like at noon or some shit, so you can't even watch it. But
It's on
there,
the West Coast. They'll have like a 9 p.m. game. I
yeah.
love, or sometimes a little later. Like if it'll go like a late West Coast game, and I
Hmm.
get off work and I can like come home and watch a little baseball. It's pretty
Yeah,
fun.
that's cool. Have you been to one?
A game this season? No,
Yeah.
not yet. Wait, have
You
I?
go. Did you go last
No,
year?
I mean the season just started. No, last year I think I went to 2 or 3 games.
Yeah.
This year I haven't gotten no game yet.
I'm fucking starving, dude. I just got like YouTube fucking recipe videos playing here.
Oh no, you can't
It's
watch that,
torture.
dude. You're gonna get
It's
hungry.
torture. Yeah, I
No,
gotta.
I was actually good. Well, we scheduled the podcast. You're trying to schedule the podcast like during the Astros game, and I'm glad we didn't because I would have been like this the whole time. I would have been like, yeah, like staring, just looking that way.
Yeah. What do you? What's like your favorite thing to eat up there?
Let me think here. Right now, well, there were I kind of got over it, but there was a Vietnamese spot by my house that had this
Mhm.
really good. I think I might have told you about it when you were over. Like, they have it's a what do they call it? Oh, beef alphabet soup, and it's literally just like pho broth
Mhm.
with ground beef, like seasoned ground beef, and alphabet soup. Noodles.
Really? With the lettuce and
Good.
shit?
No lettuce, nothing. It's just
No,
like the
like
broth.
my fault, my fault. The letters.
Letters. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, letters. Yeah, alphabet soup. Yeah. I
So
heard letters.
is that yeah? I kind of. Are they using the pho noodles for the rice noodles for the letters?
No, it's just like straight up, like I guess like pasta. You buy
Okay.
in like a bag and just
Okay. Yeah, I know
they
those.
dunk it in the pho broth. It's good with some
That's
ground
pretty
beef.
cool.
It's literally like a hamburger helper version of pho, but it's awesome. And yeah, great for when you're sick or
What's
hungover
the
or
spot?
something.
Name of the spot?
I think there's a chain. I think there's a few of them. They might be in Austin. It's called Roostars Vietnamese Grill or Roostars.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. Vietnamese something. Vietnamese
Yeah,
grill.
that sounds
It's
good.
like it's like super whitewashed. Like their banh mi's are way expensive.
What's the going
Like
rate on a banh mi? Let's talk right there. Let's pause right there.
oh, dude, 350.
$3.50.
No more, no more. Sometimes less. Two for
Yeah.
350. I'll do because the place by my old place, you get buy one get one free. 350 banh mi, and I would get double meat on both. So then I got like 2 banh mi for like $6.
Yeah.
So when I go to a place and they got like a 12.50 banh mi, I'm like, get the fuck out of here with that.
I go
Like,
for that one.
I think they're 8 something at the Vietnamese place I'm talking about. But I only go for their wings, which aren't even that good. But if I'm buying soup, I'm gonna get some wings too. I get the wings and I get the that alphabet soup is great.
The one spot I mentioned, or I'm going to mention, is Pho With Us in South Austin. That place fucking jams.
I like the name.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It doesn't sound like, is it like for real Vietnamese bread?
Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking.
All right. I got to take you to some spots. Houston has like no less than 20 phenomenal pho spots and then other Vietnamese spots too. That's why this other place, the place I'm mentioning is bullshit. What I'm saying is that like this is a fully like strictly because it's next to my house. But it's good. I will say that soup that they have is good. But it's not really a pho spot. It's just like a Vietnamese fast food place. But I went to Intero in Austin. Have you ever heard of that?
What is that?
It's good. I think it's a popular restaurant group in Austin. I'm not really sure, but my friend works there. So I went to go when I was in town for that show. I went to Stubbs and
when was that?
Last Thursday. I didn't even think to hit you up because I was so in and out. We literally I left Houston at like 12:45 or something, or maybe like 12:30.
Yeah.
And wasn't even sure I was off work till 1:30. So I was like halfway to Austin. I got the text. I was like, "You're off work." I was like, "Hell yeah!" And then kept going because my friend just got the tickets to Wolfpack and invited me. Wolfpack was great, but then we went downstairs and saw that band Dodo.
Okay.
And they were insane.
What kind of music they play? I saw the video, but I didn't.
Jazz, funk, fusion-y stuff.
Okay.
I think it's mostly jazz. I think it's pretty much just jazz, but it's like it's awesome.
Was that in the back spot awesome. Or in the
in the downstairs? So it was. I'm not sure. I was on Molly. I don't really remember exactly where I was. No, it was inside. It was downstairs inside. But we watched the Wolfpack show. And I didn't know how to beat around the bush on that one. But,
very hesitant.
No, we were watching the Wolfpack show, and then we leave the Wolfpack show, which was amazing. And I was just like at like the best part of my night. And then they were like, "Oh, our wristband get us down here." And I was like in another world. And they were like, "Oh, we're gonna go down here." And I was like, "Okay."
Yeah.
Went down the stairs. Phenomenal, dude. I was blown away. And then and they posted that video of the set of the show I was at. I watched the whole thing earlier today. Yeah. It's great. Highly recommend it. Anyway, we went to Intero before that, and it was great. They made a gnocchi with ricotta inside. It
Okay.
was like the fluffiest, pillowiest thing I've ever eaten. It was so soft and so delicious. And it was like a braised duck.
Where's this at?
I think it's on Cesar Chavez.
In Terra.
I'm not
Okay.
sure the cross street.
But you fuck with it? You
It
recommend
was
it?
so good. Highly recommend it. I mean, it's a little pricey, but like really, really good. I also got great service because it was like, my friend was taking care of me and stuff.
Yeah.
But I highly recommend it. They have a great Amaro selection if you're into Amaros.
What is that?
They're really reasonably priced wine, which I really enjoyed.
What's an Amaro?
It is an Italian spirit. I think it's a liqueur, and it's kind of like a digestif, aperitif kind of thing. It really kind of depends how they blend it with different herbs, and some of them are, better for before you eat. Some are better for after you eat.
Yeah.
Uh,
Sounds cool.
they're like, yeah, usually like kind of earthy, nutty, a little sweet. Some of them are bitter. I really like them.
I want to
You
get
can
back
make
to
drinks with them too.
Oh, for real?
Like you can make a Manhattan with Amaro instead of vermouth.
Yeah.
Amazing. Because I hate vermouth. It's so
Yeah.
much better.
I want to get back to that fucking French dip or that Banh Mi that I was.
Okay. Yeah.
That motherfucker is cool. It's a little pricey, but it comes with this like French dip soup broth. Have you ever had one of these where it's a banh mi and a French dip soup?
No, that sounds so good though.
Fucking hits.
I mean, I've gotten banh mi and pho and just been dipping it.
Yeah, but this isn't a regular pho. It's got some like tanginess to it.
Yeah, it's more like an actual French dip kind of like.
It's good. Their take on it for sure.
Man, you know what else I've been getting at Vietnamese places?
What's that?
And I don't know the name of it. I should because I order it every time. It's a beef stew. So it's like this like really thick broth with like chunks of
kind of
stew.
brownish.
Yeah, brownish red.
Yeah.
Reddish brown. I don't know. It's like curry almost, but not quite. It's just like a saucy chunks of beef, stewed onions, and it comes with a big loaf of French bread.
Yeah.
And so I just make like little sandwiches.
I love their play on the French bread.
Oh man,
Yeah.
most of them just get around here. They usually just get it from a bakery. Or I swear, I went to one that was getting it from HEB. I was like, these are just HEB. I mean, they're delicious, but it's like I'm pretty sure these are just HEB rolls.
Yeah, I fuck with the French bread at HEB though. That's
exactly. It's good. Yeah,
like $1.50, $2 one, that little thin one.
Mm-hmm.
That's my shit.
Trader Joe's has a good French bread, and I'm sure there's like preservatives and shit in it. But I don't know. It did get moldy pretty quick, so I trust it.
I don't live near like a Trader Joe's, so when I hit them, it's a fucking trek.
Yeah, I live near one and I work near one, but it's such a pain in the ass to get to. It's still a trek.
I
get an ice chest.
Candies. They're like gummy candies.
I only go for snacks. I go to Trader Joe's. Sure. I get all my snacks. I put them in a.
Have you had those jerk plantain chips?
Yes, they're amazing. Slam. I get them every time, dude. They're amazing. I don't even like dried fruit like that. Those are amazing. Dude, I had these little. I mean, we can't get into Trader Joe's talking right now, but let me talk about.
I love that place though. It's so good.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, I used to hate it, but I'm coming around. If you only get snacks there, if you're going to the grocery shop, it sucks. But if you're,
they got a good
snacks.
Yellow curry sauce though. Hit that motherfucker if you ever like. That one's really good. And I'm looking for fucking harissa. I don't. These are my struggles right now.
Man, we make our own. I mean, they have one at HEB and it sucks. And we make our own at work and it's amazing.
I don't know how to make it.
I can try to get you the recipe.
Yeah, it's just of all those fucking turmerics and cumins and paprikas and shit.
I think it's mostly like chilies and oil. I think I don't know what else they put in there. I'll get the recipe for you. I think it takes some time. You gotta like maybe not ferment it, but let the chili sit for a long time and then blend it up or something.
I'm watching
I'll
cocktail videos now, so it's not fucking with me as much.
Yeah.
That's much better.
Man, I don't know what I'm gonna do for dinner. Well, other stuff I've been eating lately that was good. I mean, I found a couple new Italian spots. I've just been craving Italian food, so nothing to write home about, but some good Italian stuff.
I've been making spring rolls a little bit.
Did I tell you about the Thai place?
Which one?
The one in the gas station.
I don't know.
We surely talked about it in the last episode, but
I don't know.
It was one of the best dining experiences of my life when I went there when it was in the gas station. Still good. They moved into like a full restaurant. I went there for my birthday dinner. It was great. I've been back like street to kitchen.
Street
to kitchen. Yeah. and it's like crazy, crazy spicy.
Yeah.
I mean, the chefs won all these awards and stuff. James Beard Award. The food is amazing. I'm like my mouth's watering talking about it. Food is great. Ambiance is great. But it's so spicy, dude. You get their medium level spice on stuff, and you're dying. You're sweating. It's awesome. I mean, if you like spicy food,
Yeah.
that type of next time you come to town, man, you gotta come back out here. We need to hit some restaurants.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
Before I move out of this place, especially because I think I might be alone in here for probably the last month or two.
Yeah.
So there's some ragers.
Yeah. No, but I've been making spring rolls a little bit, and those motherfuckers been hitting.
Oh yeah, like making homemade, like with the rice. Man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I think I might have seen a picture of those. Look good.
They've been pretty good. I just make them too big. I don't know how to like not do that. I know just add less, but I don't know.
Dude, I want sushi so bad right now.
I've been good. Y'all got a rotating sushi bar up there, right?
Probably. I haven't been, but yeah, no, we definitely do.
That one's okay.
My friends were hitting it like every week for a while. I never joined them.
This new Crazio is like a sushi spot. I went to this one in Austin, a sushi spot that's all you can eat, but it's not on that conveyor belt type shit. It's like tell me what you want.
That's the places I prefer. That's why I haven't gone to the conveyor belt one, because that's what way what I prefer. But I've only been to one. I've been to one 2-3 times in my life, but as an adult with like a fully functioning palate and like preference for food, next time I go, no rice, at least for the first, I don't know, 9 courses. Cause it's like the last time I went to one of those, it was in Austin, and I got, this roll, that roll, this roll, that roll. I got some like beef bulgogi thing that had rice on it. And then I just ate all this rice. And then I was like, well, now I'm done. I one round of food and I'm like, I can't really eat that much more. And I'm bummed because I just paid $40 for all you can eat sushi or whatever.
Yeah.
But that's how they get you, dude. That's how they make their money. But next time I'm going to the game plan, dude, just straight sashimi, no rice. Crush them.
Yeah, this place, and I love that they bring you out a whole fucking, the whole roll. You know, oh, it's so good. I'm doing so Freaks and Geeks and Doug as well. I'm doing a pizza podcast with a buddy of mine.
Oh, sick.
So we're going to go to a little, and this is upcoming. This is soon, so get fucking ready. Hit a pizza spot. Hopefully, the first one, we're just going to try it out, and hopefully just like try and record there. They got like a back patio. Hopefully that fucking goes off without a...
You going to go to Oddwood or what?
No, there's one in the area called Wizardville. All right, that's just not a plug, but we're going to be there soon. Wizardville Pizza. And we're just going to hit that spot up and talk pizza and whatnot. Do you have any, what's that pizza spot in Houston for you?
Oh, there's a couple that I like. There's really none that I love though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, there's, I mean, I had pizza for dinner last night at the show. It was okay. It was mid, but shitty pizza is still good. And then I had, there's a place called Tiny Champions. It does do good pizza. It's a little pricey. It's a little bougie, a little weird.
Yeah. You got a slice spot up there?
We do. The one we went to, that Vinny's.
Yeah, that one.
But it's not. That's about it. I mean, we got the Russian dude that I told you about.
He's still going?
Yeah, they've been going for decades.
No shit. Yeah. I see you. I remember that.
Yeah.
Russian pizza guy.
But that's like a full pizza you get, not really a slice. I'm trying to think of a good, not really a good slice spot. Oh, well, we just got a home slice.
Okay.
I guess they do slices. I got like violently ill last time I ate a home slice. I'm not going to go there a while. I got a meatball sub. It's my own fault. Almost every time I get a meatball sub.
I hear their Italians love slams. Did I just... Yeah, I hear there.
I might have to go to home slice. I don't know what I'm going to do for dinner tonight, dude. I'm about to munch though for sure. You
doing any shit for Record Store Day?
No, I don't really buy the physical music anymore, man. I mean, I like it, but I just doesn't do it for me. I don't have once I get a vinyl, that's one of those. I already spent too much money on all my hobbies, so I can't have another thing to spend money on. I have to just take it one hobby at a time. You know, I just started playing golf, which I'm not planning on spending any money on it. I mean, I got like an $80 set of clubs off Facebook. And I'm chilling. There's a golf course right by my house. It's more of a it's like you know those pickleball places that open up. It's like that, but with a golf course also. It's like a really tiny golf course.
Okay. You just walk it?
Walkable. Pretty nice. No carts.
9 or 18?
9.
Yeah.
And then I played 18 at my golf course by my friend's house. We played 9 at the beach on Easter. They had a little golf course on Crystal Beach.
All right.
Pretty cool. Played 9 there.
What are you sipping on when you're doing this?
Oh man, dude. So I'd have to say last time was natural wine. That was great.
Okay.
And then
love natural wine, dude.
Yeah,
natural
just
wine
great when you're golfing too, man. I had it just like in a pint glass, like a glass pint glass. I was just pouring it in there because it was at the East River 9. They just have like a restaurant there, so we got beers and boom, natural wines. And then I've been getting real into green chartreuse. I say been getting, it's been like a year. Love it. It's my new favorite liquor.
Okay, what are you making with that?
I'll do just a highball. So I'll bring a topo, some ice, and just Topo Chico, green chartreuse. I also last night to the show, I brought
What's the alcohol content on that?
55%, I think.
55%. Okay, what's the proof on that?
It's 110, I believe.
No shit, and it's green, right?
Yeah,
because they come in different colors, right?
They have a yellow. And I think
blue?
they have some special editions. I don't know if they have a blue, but
what's that blue thing? I know
there's blue curacao. There is another blue thing.
Well,
there's another thing I know you're talking about that I looked and I couldn't find it.
Yeah.
There's a blue one that I haven't heard of.
I didn't know that was coming out with that much alcohol in it.
Me either, dude. I've been drinking it for years thinking I was taking it easy. I'm like, at the end of the night, let me get just a chartreuse highball, slow it down. You know what I mean? I didn't know I was I was going, dude. No wonder I was getting blacked out, dude.
Slow it down.
Yeah, let me slow it down with some 55% green shit. But yeah, it's out. And the other drink I make, I'll do a chartreuse swizzle, which is chartreuse, velvet falernum, which is like a sugary, spicy rum with lime. It's 11% alcohol. And then lime juice and pineapple juice.
That sounds
good. It's like tropical, but kind of like weird tasting. I love chartreuse though. So the weird tasting is.
I have to write that one down. Freaks and Geeks, write that one down. Let us know. Call it in.
Yeah, I'll give you the because I was trying to eyeball it and I was making awful drinks. If you want to do it right, I mean, if you Google it, it's the first thing that comes up, which I did like a week ago for the first time.
Let me let my dog out real quick. I'll be right back.
All right, I'll give the listeners the recipes. When you're editing, you'll hear it. It is 1.5 ounces of chartreuse and a half ounce of velvet falernum. You can get it at any specs. I squeeze like half a lime. I think it's like a half ounce of lime juice. I don't really measure that one.
Okay.
And then 1/4 ounce of pineapple juice. Put it in a glass with some crushed ice. You build it in the glass and just swizzle it up. And it's good.
I'm going to have to go review that.
I'm pissed I'm out of chartreuse right now. Oh, it's Sunday. I can't even go get more. I drank my last one.
I've been fucking with Sotol a lot.
Oh, yeah. Sotol is great.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you like that, you'll probably like chartreuse. I think you should go get a bottle. I will. I don't know how it is in Austin. In Houston, it's like $65 a bottle.
Yeah.
I will say.
Check it out.
$63.99 at the place I go to. But which sucks is it used to be they're giving it away. I used to get free at bars because it's like nobody's ordering this, and then now it got popular somehow. And
how do you measure? Do you have a jigger?
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm borrowing my roommate's because he's
what kind is it? I want one of those that's like it's very spherical, just goes.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. The ones that are like this, like a chalice looking.
No, not
the
that
one I do is like this.
This one's like a cup, but it like goes up. I don't know. There's little steps.
I know what you're talking about.
I want that joint, but I don't know where to find it. I guess I could hit the fucking Zon, but who knows?
Yeah, and just type in jigger. Be careful typing that in though.
yeah. Watch out. But yeah, I've been hitting a lot of. What are they called? Ranch waters. There we go. Little ranch waters with the Sotol and a fucking little topo, little lime, little tahine.
Yeah, I got all the ingredients for that right now.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
It's delicious, dude.
That'll kind of mess up my dinner plans, though, you know?
Yeah, I need to get that going. Let's close it out with the watches. So, I don't know. We just randomly recently started talking about watches, would you say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I've worn a watch since middle school that I can remember. Like, I'm not really even on and off. I had like maybe a small phase of off for like a couple years, but pretty much feel naked without a watch.
Yeah, I don't have one on. Do you?
Nah, I'm chilling at my house right now. I do have a gnarly watch tan line from the beach and from golfing, but yeah, I got I've always been Casio all day, every day. I like a $20 watch that lasts me 10 years. When the band breaks, I hang it in my shower and get another one.
Yeah.
And then when that band breaks, I hang that in my shower and get another one and put the shower on somewhere else. In my shower, I got only one right now, but I don't have any broken watches. That one in my shower I've had for 8 years in the shower. And then I don't know how long I had it on my wrist. I had it on my wrist for 10 years maybe. The battery's still going. It's like a 20-year battery.
Yeah.
That 10-year battery is no bullshit. And then I started, I got a Casio World Time. I don't remember where I saw it or when I saw it, but I was like, that's
was that
cool.
The black one?
Yeah, the black one. And I have the first one I got was silver. Because what it was I had the black one that's now in my shower. It broke. And I saw a picture of myself wearing a silver Casio from like high school or something. And I was like, wow, that looks really cool. I need to get a silver watch again. So I got the World Time. And just got nonstop compliments on it at work. It's beat up now. Yeah. Wore it all the time. And then what was the next one? Well, I got one for being at my friend's wedding. I got a cool like little Casio field watch just because I was bored on Amazon probably back in like 2014.
Yeah.
That was before the wedding one. So I've just been slowly building like kind of a Casio collection basically. And then my roommate gave me. Dude. Yeah, thank you. My roommate gave me a Invicta for Christmas.
Send me a picture of that.
Yeah, or I can show you right now.
Yeah, let's see what's up with that. All right, let's check that out.
So yeah, it's like
that's cool.
Well, check it.
Blue.
Yeah, but this is my first automatic watch. And it's pretty sick.
Oh yeah.
It's got like a Seiko movement.
Yeah.
And honestly, like I don't love the color on it, but I would get one that was like black or green or something that I would actually wear. I changed the band because the band was like gold and silver also.
Yeah.
But it's fun to wear to work and stuff. But yeah, that was my first automatic. And then I've had a Seiko like in my bookmarks on my computer for like a while now. And I was like, let me check that one out. And I looked at it and then I went to the Seiko website. They had the smaller version. So I was like, let me start with that one. And it fits my wrist like way better. It's perfect. It's like a 38 millimeter. And then I was just in the rabbit hole. Then I got another World Time. I got a gold Guess watch that I saw my roommate wearing. And then I was like, I got to get one of those. Got that.
And you're not a smartwatch guy, right?
No, never have been, never will be.
Yeah.
I don't mess with it.
Yeah, me neither. I don't have one. I don't want one. I don't know what it is. I think it's a little too much. I need that stuff. Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, this is my baby one, my new one.
Yeah, that's cool.
And it's like this one has the. So this is the same exact movement as the other one, just without the yellow.
So you got to wind that one too, or what?
It winds itself like when you move. But yeah, it'll die if you don't wear it.
So how many you got there?
8. And then I have that's with my new World Time.
Yeah.
And I have my old one that I wear to work.
I think I
wear this one to work sometimes.
Yeah.
Just because it's like sick looking, but.
I think I've just been getting a bunch of jerk off, like retro old.
I like that though. I don't want to get any more unless I get rid of some. There's a few that I could probably get rid of, but
yeah.
I'm chilling right now. My box is filled up and I'm like, I got what I need.
Yeah.
And I really only want to wear this one. So it's like, I'm not going to get another one until I'm tired of wearing this one pretty much.
The Casio ones hold me down for sure. Like I've got this, let me see, share with you a couple. I know we only got a few more minutes, but fuck it.
Yeah, it sucks that there's no video. We could do pictures, or I mean, I don't know how you do it with the audio podcast.
Yeah, it's all good. I don't know. What's this one? This one's the, where are we at? The Casio 5445. is.
Ooh, that's pretty nice.
And that's a solar powered joint right there.
Okay, I'd see. I'm gonna get a solar. And next thing's probably gonna be a solar Casio.
I've always fucked with a solar powered watch for sure. This one's the.
I don't think I've ever had. Maybe when I was a kid in the '90s. Those are big in the '90s. I probably had one.
Chronograph. This one's got the 3 things on it.
Okay, I have one chronograph. I don't. I wanted an automatic one, but I heard they're like really hard to work on.
Yeah.
Like if you break even if you get a cheap chronograph, if it breaks, it's like $5,000 to fix it.
That's my go-to one. That solar-powered one is pretty sick. I fuck with it. It's not too like big, but it's probably the biggest piece that I have. But I wouldn't go any bigger than this. I don't know. Big watches sometimes are just too much, I feel.
Yeah, that one is big. I got a little wrist.
Yeah,
so
this one's definitely the biggest
that.
one I have. And then I got this. I just pulled this one because it's. I got it near the little calculator joint. You got this.
Oh, I love that. I had it in high school. I don't have one now though.
I think that's dope. Have you looked up like the mods for Casio shit?
No,
there's a lot of shit out there, dude.
No, I know there's mods for everything. There's mods for all like the divers and stuff.
Yeah,
where you can like, if you get the right tools, you can change out the name faces and like paint them and do whatever.
Have you seen those painted face watches where there's a those are pretty sick.
Man, and then the ones where they have like a unique way to display the hour and minute. Like one that I saw, I can't remember the brand. It was like a tiger, and his tail was the hour, and then like one of his stripes would do the minute.
Yeah.
So like the stripe would roll over the minute. It was pretty cool. Or something. Maybe it was the other way around, but it was really cool.
There's a lot of weird stuff out there with watch faces and like arms and themes and shit like that. Mm-hmm. I dig them. But I'm waiting on that WrestleMania watch. I purchased it on fucking eBay, but I haven't got any updates on it, which kind of
God, that sucks. Yeah.
And that one's a shitty promo, but it just all the WWF shit that's labeled on it. I think it's gonna be pretty dope.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool.
What else?
I love that Krusty the Clown watch. It's sick.
So sick.
Is that Burger King or is that just?
Yeah, that was a Burger King joint.
I knew it.
Burger King had the best shit when it came to like watches. They would give. I remember.
Yeah,
They did a lot of shit with Nickelodeon.
Yeah,
a lot of shit. I remember
the ones I had. I had a bunch of Burger King watches because we were like a Burger King family for years.
Yeah,
Wendy's first, and then it was just like all Burger King.
I remember I had that.
I'll let you do your sign off.
Oh, okay.
What?
I remember I had that Reptar watch.
Oh, I had Reptar. I had the Reptar. Yeah.
Yeah, we got to do the sign off. I'll cut it at some point in time, but shit, I think it's going to power down the whole.
Oh, I thought it would just stop the recording. I wasn't sure.
I don't know. I'll stop the recording and I'll see what's up. But all right, freaks and geeks, we'll cut this one. You want to drop any little shit there, Doug? Any up and coming?
Bird Law, my band, BYRD Law. We're coming out with an album. We had a single. We put out a single maybe 5 months ago. Yeah. It's called Two Lead Feet. Definitely check out the single. Follow us on Spotify. Wait for the album. It's coming this year. Peace.
Well, freaks and geeks, that's all she wrote. Once again, I want to thank Douglas Haseman for coming out, chilling with us during the podcast, going through the ins and outs of this initial return episode number 41. Go follow him, Freaks and Geeks. Make sure you hit him up. Check those show notes. You're going to check his IG. Go follow him on the IG. Go follow Bird Law as well. All right? Please do that. These people I have come up on here, they take their time. They fucking sit down. They chat, and they bring themselves for you to listen to. So go fuck with them. Go to their fucking Instagram pages. Go support whatever they're getting into, because if you're listening to them, you want to go follow them a little bit more. Remember that shit. New episodes of the podcast are released every Wednesday at 6 a.m., just like before, Freaks and Geeks. We're not changing any of that structural shit outside. You're going to get it consistent, just like fucking Hinchcliffe himself mentioned. Make sure you have something that's consistent, and that's what I'm going to try to do from here on out. Every Wednesday, 6 a.m. Stick to it, all right? You can follow that on any platform that you prefer. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, drop a comment, drop a rating, say something. Let's get some of the wheels of the podcast moving, all right? Also, look out for us on YouTube. We are going to be releasing soon on YouTube. Make sure that you comment, again, rate, subscribe to the podcast. Extremely important. And also, We got that podcast hotline. We're still waiting for some questions here. 512-900-9226. Again, 512-900-9226. Drop a question, anything you feel, anything you're thinking, anything that you might want to express. Drop it there. Also, make sure you follow me on Instagram. That's the 512 Foot Doctor. You'll keep up with all my stuff. You keep up with all the up-and-coming guests and just some random shit from here and there. Remember, the Doctor's Orders podcast is a Life or Death Studios production. Freaks and Geeks, we're back. Until next time, we'll see you on the next one. Don't be late.